Friends, so this is Karthik Sapra, and today this podcast we have our first guest, that is Naman Jain. So those of you who don't know about me, so I am myself a Google Summer of Course student 2019 and 23. I have did it with JBoss as well as Apache Software Foundation. I have also been working in the tech industry from more than 5 years now. I started my career with Nagaro. Now I have worked with Amazon as a SD2 as well. So I have switched the companies. I will be telling more about the offers that I have received and like where I'm switching to a bit later or in some another video. But before that, I want to have the introduction from our guest. Hi Naman, please introduce yourself.
Hi Karthik, this is Naman this side, and I'm from NSUT, and I've done my GSoC in 2025 in JITSI organization, and after that I've done LFX in CNCF CubeSat project in fall term 2025, and after right now I am mentoring Linux Foundation Mentorship program in CNCF itself, and above that I am a founding engineer as well in Ocean Labs Technology, and yeah, thanks for having me.
So a lot of tags you have already, like a lot of achievements you have already in the second year. So guys, you might have known by now that this podcast will be around the experiences in the open source as well as the open source programs and how you can also follow the same pathway for yourself. So Naman, first question that a lot of people actually ask me is like how to start with the open source. So that is something that I want to ask from you, how you started with the open source, how you came to know about these programs, right? And what are the difficulties that you have actually faced during these programs, like from start to end of this whole, from application period to the acceptance period to the coding period and to the end.
Yeah, so I came to know about GSoC in late 2024, लाइक इन दिसंबर। मुझे अपने दोस्त ने बताया था कि GSoC के बारे में कि एक प्रोग्राम है ओपन सोर्स एंड एट दैट टाइम आई डोंट नो लाइक अबाउट मच ओपन सोर्स एंड आई एम ऑल्सो नॉट प्रोफिशिएंट इन कोडिंग एंड लाइक
Right.
क्यों करना है ये ओपन सोर्स ये सब क्या है। तो बोलता है कि भाई इसमें ओपन सोर्स में नाम अच्छा है, पैसे मिलते हैं, ये सब बोलता है। थोड़ी उससे मोटिवेशन हुई, फिर थोड़ा स्टार्ट किया। फिर थोड़ा देखा कि भाई गिटअप विटअप ये सब, गिटअप चलाना नहीं आता था उस टाइम पे। गिटअप में PR इश्यूज वगैरह नहीं डालनी आती थी, वो पहले सीखा थोड़ा बहुत। फिर वो देखा, फिर पता चला ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कैसे होती हैं ये सब। तो इट्स लाइक यू हैव टू हंट द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस एंड देन स्टार्ट कंट्रीब्यूटिंग इन देम, एंड देन आफ्टर यू जस्ट रेज अ प्रपोजल एंड सबमिट इट टू रिस्पेक्टिव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यू आर मेंटोरिंग यू वांट टू, जिसमें आपको जीसो करना है। सो फिर उस मैंने फिर देखी बहुत सारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, लाइक फर्स्ट आई गो टू एसिंक API। मैंने उसमें कंट्रीब्यूट करना स्टार्ट किया, बट उसमें मुझे अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया। लाइक उसके मेंटेनर्स ने एंड और लाइक कि अभी ये फिक्स करो वो फिक्स करो। मुझे मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम PR डाल रहा था मैं, तो मुझे इस टाइम इतना समझ नहीं आया गिटहब के बारे में। मर्ज कन्फ्लिक्ट्स आ जाते थे एंड ऑल, तो फर्स्ट टाइम मर्ज कन्फ्लिक्ट करना भी काफ़ी डिफिकल्ट था उस टाइम पे। एंड आफ्टर इट आई केम टू जिटसी, जो कि मेरे एक फ्रेंड ने बताई थी मेरे को कि इसमें लाइक जिटसी इज़ द नंबर वन ओपन सोर्स वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग प्लेटफॉर्म, यू कैन ऑल्सो चेक इट आउट। And after that, I just came to know like their backend is wholly written in JavaScript. Like, and then I suggest them कि भाई, as we all know कि like TypeScript is way better than JavaScript with type security and like better user developer experience also. So I just came up with them idea. I proposed them like, why don't we migrate the whole backend from JavaScript to TypeScript? So the maintainers liked that idea, and then they approved the idea, and then it came to GSoC. And then after before GSoC coding period, I just started migrating small and small JavaScript files to TypeScript so that my chance will be increased among the rest of the contributors and all. So that's the thing. And the main thing I found difficult in contributing in Jitsi is like it is a very large code base. And for a beginner, it is very hard to understand a very large code base. Like for me, it is like I gave like 2 to 3 weeks just to understand the what file is in this folder, and like it's a very vast and very scattered code base. And migrating them whole from JavaScript to TypeScript is a itself a very big task. So that's the thing.
Similar kind of experiences I feel is with every other person who has actually started the development into some production kind of a scale. So I remember when I was contributing to like JBoss, Red Hat middleware. So this project was very vast. I have to understand it. So my project was in Java. So I actually code in Java and Golang more. So, right. So the thing was that this big code base, you have to put up the breakpoints here and there. And that point of time, no AI was also there. No cursor, no chat GPT, nothing. So that you can just give them the code and ask them to explain it. So I remember like for hours, I used to put up the breakpoints on the, some of the code lines, which was told by my mentor that try these doing the remote debugging and all that stuff. And like it took a lot of time, a lot of hours just to understand the code base. And then again there was no AI to write the code for you. So again, like I have to write the whole code and everything and the PR stuff. And this is a well known issue like regarding the GitHub practices as well as the Git practices, that like merge conflicts, squashing the like commits and all that stuff. These things are really really like non-beginner friendly, but every beginner needs to learn that. So what I feel is that if you want to contribute to open source, the first thing you need to learn is Git and GitHub. And maybe like they are using something else from the GitHub, but the underlying concept of Git remains the same, right? And the first contributions in something is also very important thing. So Naman, another thing is that what are the other difficulties like from the start to the proposal making and all that stuff, like to the end? Because working, you told about कि क्या project था, क्या काम किया, but वो starting से लेके proposal बनाने तक का जो phase था, organization select करना
हम्म।
कि हाँ कौन से organization select करें, फिर उसके बाद proposal बना के submit करना, वो proposal तक का selection वाला जो phase है, वो phase के अंदर क्या
हम्म।
difficulties लगी आपको?
Yeah, so there's a thing like when I proposed my idea, like this idea was only proposed by me, not the organization. Like जित्सी क्या है वो एक उसकी एक अलग रेपो है जीसॉक की, एंड वो उसमें अपने सेट ऑफ आइडियाज लाती है। तो
हम्म।
फर्स्ट थिंग जो मैंने आइडिया प्रपोज किया वो उन आइडिया में सिलेक्ट हो गया, वो एक बड़ी बात थी उस टाइम पे। एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हेन यू आई जस्ट सिलेक्टेड फ्रॉम लाइक 2 to 3 weeks मैं कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहा था अकेले उस पे उस आइडिया पे वर्क कर रहा था। बट आफ्टर सम टाइम like 2 or 3 more contributors come, and just like at my time point of time the AI has come. So एक ही दिन में 20-20 PR डाल रहे थे लोग। फिर एक बंदा आया उसने 10-10 PR डाल दी। तो दैट वाज अ काइंड लाइक डिमोटिवेटिंग फॉर मी, because at that point of time like मुझे पता नहीं था, like it was my first time open source experience, so I don't know like there's a difference between spamming a PR and making a quality contributions. So I was like starting from from properly scratch कि मैं धीरे धीरे कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहा था। सो दैट्स वाई मेंटेनर मेरे को अच्छे से जानता था पहले से ही। तो बस वो बंदा एक दिन में आते हैं 20 PR डाल देते हैं, फिर वो मर्ज नहीं कर होती है उनकी, तो वो लाइक थोड़ा डिमोटिवेटिंग लगता है कि मे बी एक तरह से कंपटीशन ही है काइंड ऑफ, कि वो आ गया एंड ऑल। सो एक वो पॉइंट था
ये
जिसमें
बात भी है ना
मेंटेनर
कि
ने भी।
आप एआई के थ्रू पीआर्स तो डाल रहे हैं, बट आप रिव्यू नहीं कर रहे कि क्या कोड उसने लिखा है। अब मेंटेनर को तो कुछ भी
करेक्ट।
मर्ज नहीं करना है ना, तो दैट्स व्हाई दे विल मार्क इट एज अ स्पैम एंड दे विल लीव इट।
यस।
सो बेसिकली गाइस, आप एआई को लेवरेज करो ओपन सोर्स का कोड बेस जानने के लिए। आप एआई को लेवरेज करो कि वो आपके लिए कुछ इश्यूज फाइंड आउट करे। आप एआई को लेवरेज करो कि जो इश्यूज ऑलरेडी ओपन हैं गिटहब रिपोजिटरी के ऊपर, आप उन इश्यूज को बेसिकली एआई को दो और उससे पूछो कि इसके अंदर क्या किया जा सकता है, बट आप कम से कम कोड रिव्यू तो करो। ऐसा कोई रेस नहीं है कि आपको 20 पीआर रेस करनी है और वो सारी की सारी स्पैम मार्क हो जाए। क्या फायदा है? बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली मतलब एआई को कॉन्टेक्स्ट ही नहीं अगर आप प्रॉपरली दोगे। अगर आप एजेंट को कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं दोगे तो वो आपको एकदम से कचरा कोड बना के देगा ना। So this is one thing, guys. If you are approaching any organization, don't do that. Don't spam with the PRs. Don't spam with the AI generated PRs. क्योंकि उनको तो भाई वो कोड बेस के अंदर कोड रखना है ना, उनको तो आगे जाके मेंटेन करना है। आप तो लिख जाओगे गूगल समर ऑफ कोड के चक्कर में या फिर एलएफएक्स के चक्कर में कि आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाए। बट डोंट टेक इट एज अ रेस, टेक इट एज अनदर ओपन सोर्स प्रोग्राम टू गेट एक्सेप्टेड और टू एक्सपीरियंस कि ओपन सोर्स के अंदर आप कैसे कंट्रीब्यूट करते हो और आप अपने वहाँ पे कनेक्शंस बना सको, राइट? Now,
करेक्ट।
Naman, the thing is, you told about GSoC, LFX, right? So, are there any other programs also जो ओपन सोर्स के अंदर है? एंड ये मतलब GSoC और LFX, तो GSoC से LFX की जर्नी कितनी अलग है और उसमें क्या अलग डिफिकल्टीज है?
लाइक ओपन सोर्स प्रोग्राम हर एक जैसे ही होते हैं। लाइक ऊपर ऊपर से लाइक 90% ऑफ ऑल ओपन सोर्स प्रोग्राम्स आर जस्ट सेम। लाइक यू हैव टू contribute in any organization, like select any organization, contribute to that organization, connect with the maintainers, join their community channels and all, and make a proposal and submit it. So most of the programs are same. Just the thing is their type timeline is different, their approach and their proposal template is different, and they're kind of like in some kind sometimes LFX ask for interview, but in GSOC there is not any interview thing for the selection. So that's the thing. And the answer of your second question, like any other open source programs, so like there are a lot of programs. Just for example, Summer of Bitcoin, which applications are open right now as well. And after that, there is also programs like MLH and ESOP, European Summer of Code, and C4GT, Code for Government Tech, and Outreachy as well. So there's a pretty good number of open source programs that you can take a look of for.
So, जब मैं नमन से बात कर रहा था, when I was talking with him, one thing that was very much common amongst us was कि we don't know where to start, how to start. That is the issue, right? So, ये तो बात है कि चलो, यू आर सीइंग कि दिस गाय गॉट एक्सेप्टेड, ही कंट्रीब्यूटेड, ही वेंट थ्रू, एंड ही गॉट एक्सेप्टेड इन अदर प्रोग्राम, ही कंट्रीब्यूटेड, ही वेंट थ्रू अगेन. बट फ्रॉम वेयर डज वी नीड टू स्टार्ट open source? That is one thing. And how to start a guided path or something, right? So basically, what we did is that we actually built a platform, a free platform for that, that we call Algosource. Why Algosource, guys? Because Algo here is Algo. What is algorithm? Algorithm is the steps to do a thing from start to end, and source came from open source. So basically, this platform that we will be demonstrating to you is completely free, and it will help you to start your journey from the start to the end of the open source and get accepted in the open source programs as well, right? So over to you, Naman. So this is the platform which we want to demonstrate to you. Naman, can you demonstrate us the platform?
Yeah, sure. Here is Algosource, the one-stop open source platform for any open source program for GSoC, LFX, Summer of Bitcoin, Outreach, ESOC, and C4GT. So here you can go to any your preferable program in which you want to contribute, and like start like the first step of any open source program that is you're choosing your organization. And correct the thing, like जहाँ मोस्टली contributors फेल हो जाते हैं कि एक अच्छी और करेक्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चूज करना, तो उसके लिए हमने ये बनाया है. So here you can filter out your choices. Like if you're interested in artificial intelligence, and just check like which orgs are coming 2025 and all. So there, for example, here is Google DeepMind, and you can analyze it, like how much projects it bring in last years, and what kind of projects it bring in here. So you can read about them and all. And after, in similar way, we have for LFX as well, and for SOB as well. You can also take a look to these. And also you can bookmark these organization. Like if you bookmark this organization, you go to your profile and you get these sections of bookmarked organizations, in which you can take a look like later, after, if you want to go back to that organization again. And there's our proposal library, in which like after choosing your organization, the then step is to contribution. And after contribution, the final step is to make a winning proposal. So you can take a look to the accepted proposals of your preferred program. Like in GSoC, there's a list of proposals in LFX, in SOB, and in C4GT. And also you can take a peek to your GitHub stats, which is here. Like you can take a look of like how many PRs of you is open, your merge, closed issues, open issues, and all. So that's the platform, guys. And take a look.
So
That's it.
another thing that we actually implemented here is the guides, right? So basically guys, इसमें मेरा
Yes.
आइडिया ये था कि हम आपको अप्लायंस देते हैं, बट अप्लायंस के साथ अगर हम आपको मैनुअल ना दें तो आप उस अप्लायंस का करेंगे क्या? सो ये एक कंप्लीट ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन गाइड है जिसको आइडिएट किया है, जिसको मैंने, नमन ने, हम सब ने मिलके पर्सनली लिखा है, ठीक है? एंड इसको बहुत बार रिव्यू किया है हमने, और ये हमने एक प्रॉपर कंप्लीट ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन गाइड बनाई है फ्रॉम स्टार्ट टू द एंड। तो अभी आपने देखा कि मल्टीपल प्रोग्राम्स का सपोर्ट है इसके अंदर, इसके अंदर प्रपोजल लाइब्रेरी है, इसके अंदर प्रोजेक्ट्स देख सकते हो, बुकमार्क देख सकते हो, और इसके अंदर गाइड्स भी हैं। सो नमन, एक बार जरा गाइड्स का थोड़ा ओवरव्यू दे दो।
So like if you're new to open source and doesn't know a shit about it open source and you don't know how to operate GitHub, you can start from here. So like you can start reading these docs and start contributing to it. So like here's the before you start, here's get started. Like we have divided these guides in several modules like Git and GitHub, then first contribution to your last your career and growth and all. Like how can you grow your career with open source and all, and like final check. And that's the thing, guys.
So you can see, guys, dev setup is there, where people mostly fail is there, right? Why most people quit is there, everything is there. And what is in for the career and the growth if you contribute to open source, learning Git and GitHub, everything is here. So basically, guys, this is a A to Z platform and it's all for free. So this is the one thing, and this is something that we want you to embrace. We want you to go check it out. The links I will be putting it in the description as well as the first comments of the video, right? So you can check that out, and there is also a WhatsApp community which you can join. And me, Naman, we have, and Ayush is also there. So Ayush is also like one of a guy who has contributed effectively in the open source. Namit is also there. He is also previous Google Summer of Code student. So we are there to help you in that community as well. And yes, guys, this is all for free, right? Nothing to be charged off. Just the idea is that we all four people aligned with each other over one thing, that is open source as well as the open source programs. So that's why we built this thing. So we built this thing as a personal kind of a project key, like personal ambition or something. Key, this is something that we want to give back to the community. So guys, I will just say, do check this out. And any piece of advice that you want to give to our audience before signing out?
Yeah. Yeah, just the Karthik said earlier, like as the advent of the AI has come. So, but you AI using AI is completely okay, but using it blindly is not. Like the from the point of view, the maintainer is like he understands like which PR is completely AI generated and which PR is completely vibe coded and which PR is like something quality. So like if you have merged less number of PRs, that doesn't mean your chance is less. But if you merge high number of PRs with only wipe coded PRs, that means like open source is not like that. Maintainers भी समझते हैं कि भाई ये बंदा सिर्फ एआई प्रॉम्प्टिंग कर रहा है और कुछ नहीं कर रहा। सो यही बोलूंगा कि भाई एआई यूज करो बट अच्छे से करो।
गॉट इट। सो गाइस, ये था इस और पूरे के पूरे सेशन का जिस्ट। सो वंस अगेन, लिंक्स आर इन डिस्क्रिप्शन, आप चेक करें एल्गो सोर्स को, आप कंट्रीब्यूट करें, और गाइस ज़रूर बताएं अपने एक्सेप्टेड प्रोग्राम्स के बारे में, अपने पीआरस के बारे में। जस्ट गो थ्रू इट वंस, ज्वाइन आवर कम्युनिटी, एनी डाउट्स वी आर देयर फॉर यू, राइट? So that's all. Karthik is signing off from here as well as Naman. So meet you in the next session, guys. That's all. Thank you.